Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 WWE. This is the second episode of Monday Night Raw, the fourth episode in the actual series, and something new. I've decided, because it offers better video, because you don't see the taskbar down here, that I decided to move the taskbar over to the right side of the screen over here for recording things. Cena's mad because I signed someone. It's fine. Alright, we are going to be live in the New Jersey Sun National Bank Arena here for Monday Night Raw. Let's start the show, shall we? 22 segments, 185 minutes, full show. We have 10 minutes left on the pre-show, but we're not going to use that. And let's go. So we start off with a ADB from Bray Wyatt and R-Truth. That is good. R-Truth is improving in performance skills at the age of 43. That is impressive. And poor gimmick holding back and holding back. That's alright. 79B from Kevin Owens and Heath Slater. That's also good. Kevin Owens is good. No improvements. Holding back, poor gimmick, and holding back again. ADB from Roman and Bo. Another good squash match. Roman Reigns learned a submission move. Holding back, low momentum. Holding back, and poor gimmick. That's a bit disappointing. Tag team match right here between the League of Nations and a random pairing of Jack Swagger and Neville. Which, they have great chemistry, so that is interesting. Barrett improving in Rumble technical and flying skills because Neville's good at flying and technical skills, I guess. Maybe Swagger taught him. And Rusev probably good at rolling and Rumble skills and such. And then Kane gets, 40, 90 plus. And Adam Rose and Kane just don't click at all. That was bad. Kane. Bad. Bad Kane. And JR's back, by God! Raw opens up live with a huge pyrotechnics display. There you go, Davey. When good old JR Jim Ross on commentary, along with Jerry the King Lawler, they welcome us to the show, run down the major events of last week, and send us on our way to the weekly journey of Monday Night Raw. Segment was short. Oh, well, it got a 78B. And an opening segment gets an 86B plus. The opening segment this week for Raw starts out with Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion. He walks down to the ring and calls out Kevin Owens. Talks about Kevin's planned out crazy, the lunatic. That's a crazy plan. He talks about how it would never work and that Kevin and himself should just settle their differences with a good old-fashioned wrestling match tonight. Kevin comes out on the ramp, talks about waiting for his moment, saying he won't be rushing into anything. He also reminds everyone that a prize fighter without a prize is a very dangerous man. Before he leaves, he forgot to mention something, and he tells Dean that the Authority gave him a message to tell Dean, and Dean already has a match. That message is that Dean has a match tonight. Champion versus champion, Alberto Del Rio versus Dean Ambrose, with Kevin Owens as the special guest referee. That's an interesting main event for tonight. Hopefully it goes well, right? Right? Big Show with a knocking out Fandango. Good job. You didn't teach him anything. That's disappointing. Holding back, and inconsistency for Big Show. But he's not on time decline, so it's fine. 81B, Big Show's in the ring after his impressive victory against Fandango. He grabs the mic and starts talking about the Royal Rumble. Highlights last year's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and how he plans to do the same thing as the Rumble, and that's winning it. Talks about how he's going to go on to WrestleMania and knock out the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, pin him, and walk out the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Talks about how the Authority believes in him, and how he's going to make an example of Roman Reigns on SmackDown, because Roman Reigns has a match against the Big Show on SmackDown. That's a thing. I've booked this, parts today, part yesterday, part the day before, part about a week ago, so I don't exactly know everything that's happening. This is a number one contenders match, I do know that. And about match that had some good action, but not much in way of heat. Paige defeated Becky Lynch in 9:32 by pinfall, illegally using the ropes for leverage. 75B-. That's a really good match for the Divas. Becky improving in Rumble and flying skills. That's good. Divas Revolution storyline as Paige wins the match with her overly blue hair on one side and not on the other. Anything. Holding back, and Paige has a poor gimmick, alright then. And then, after the number one contenders match, which Paige cheated to win, she calls out Charlotte, talks about her being daddy's little girl, being here because of daddy. She talks about how that's the only reason she's even in the WWE, because of Ric Flair. Charlotte storms the ring, and we have a cat fight with Paige and Charlotte going back and forth, ending with Paige hitting the Rampage on the floor. Becky goes to check on Charlotte as Paige head backstage. And this is very bad because Charlotte has a match tonight against Naomi, and Paige is improving in acting. Good for her. Good for her. Bray Wyatt is backstage with his family surrounded by smoke and dark lightning. Lighting. That's what I meant to say. You know, the usual Bray Wyatt setup of a promo. Talks about the Mystery Man, talks about raging against the Machine and following Buzzards, and he tells whoever the Mystery Man is to run. The usual Bray Wyatt promo. It's very weird. Luke Harper's developing better performance skills. That's good for Luke Harper. 82B, good promo. 77B, Goldust vs. Stardust here. Match had some good action, average heat. Alright. Stardust defeated Goldust in 820 after using a foreign object, so he cheated to win. That's the thing that happened. 77B, that's a good match. Yeah. Oh, here's the thing. Oh, look at the screen. Some you don't want to see. Alright. Where is it? There we go. No, don't add angle. I'm terrible. I apologize, but this had to be done. Ah, god damn it, John Cena. Alright, let's run through it. 82B, good match. 80, holy crap on a cracker. That's really good. Kevin Owens is really good. And Slater does good things by jobbing. Everything's good. Everything was real good. This was also good. That was also good. They have great chemistry again, because great chemistry. That was as bad as it was before. That was worse than it was before, but his gimmick got a 92, that's fine. 80B, that was worse than it was before, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that all happened. That happened. This time he didn't knock him out. Just Cobra Clutch Backbreaker. Okay. Hey, Big Show kind of an 88B plus promo. I'm pretty sure that's better. Definitely better. Paige, same rating for the match. Good job. Worst rating for that angle. Better rating for the promo. Worst rating for this match. 1 point off a B. Much better rating. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler direct the attention of the viewers to an in-home interview with John Cena about many things, including Nikki Bella and Alberto Del Rio. The interview starts off with JR welcoming us and thanking Cena for the use of his home. This is all pre-taped. In kayfabe and such. JR, and in real life, I guess. JR wants to get right down to business at hand. Last week, John Cena stated that he is out of action right now, helping Nikki Bella recovering from her injury, because he's a good boyfriend, apparently. And JR asks for an update on that situation. John informs JR that Nikki is recovering well and should be able to return to the ring soon. He also tells JR that next week on Raw, we, the WWE Universe, will witness the return of John Cena. He tells Alberto Del Rio to be watching next week as he is looking to send a message to the United States Champion. And he thanks the WWE Universe for understanding his not being there, his absence, and thanks them for all the well wishes they sent Nikki. Cena improvised well. Low morale, poor gimmick, low momentum for JR. Disappointing. 86B+. Holy crap, this match was good. And about to feature great action and a good crowd. Sheamus defeated Ryback at 12-18 by pinfall with a bro kick. Decisively. Not much else to say. The angle was alright. After Sheamus' match with Ryback, the League of Nations swarmed the ring, beat Ryback down, and kicked him out of the ring. Then started talking about Roman Reigns and how Sheamus is going to kick his head off at the Royal Rumble. Del Rio talks about Cena being a coward for not being at Raw or SmackDown and hiding behind the guise of helping his girlfriend recover. He tells Cena that after the Royal Rumble, it will be a good reason for John to not be at Raw or SmackDown because he's going to injure him, apparently. He's going to break his arm. He's gonna knock him out, kick his head off, and whatnot with this kick that beat John Cena. That's the name of the move, right? The kick that beat John Cena, or the kick that won him the world title. Sheamus continues to rant about Roman Reigns, saying that the Irish heritage is superior to Samoan heritage, calls the Anoa'i family a joke as the League of Nations exits, and make sure to stomp on Ryback some more. Well, Sheamus is poking at some family things there with Roman Reigns. That might not end well for him. 64C, the Ascension get beat by the Lucha Dragons. Some good action, not much in the way of heat. Kalisto beat Connor by pinfall with the Rising Sun. I'm gonna guess that's Salida del Sol, because Sol is sun. I'm not sure. Victor penalized heavily. Connor penalized not so heavily. Yeah. And a Royal Rumble hype video plays, hyping how the Royal Rumble is all about the numbers. Provides interesting statistics on the Royal Rumble match and also highlights the stars of the Royal Rumble. 70C plus, that's alright. It's alright. 68 C plus, Charlotte defeated Naomi in 10:28 by submission with a figure 4 or a figure 8, whatever. Naomi and Tamina have great chemistry. That's good, I guess. Holding back, poor gimmick, holding back. Alright. And this angle, 63C after Charlotte's impressive win over Naomi. Paige comes down and attacks Charlotte. They brawl back and forth at ringside before Paige once again gets the upper hand and rampages Charlotte on the outside again. And Becky Lynch again comes down to check on Charlotte. So basically the same exact segment as before. Except this time Charlotte gets the win. 63C and Paige isn't calling out Charlotte. Paige just runs down. 73B minus. In a match that had some good action and average heat. I'm sorry, I misread that. New Day defeated Primetime Players in 10:15 when Kofi defeated Darren Young by pinfall to Trouble in Paradise after Xavier Woods interfered. Yeah, they're cheating to win. Lots of penalties. Fades due to manager. Oh no. It's a good segment. That was not good. Struggled with going off script. I figured they go off script, or it seems like they're off script a lot in real world, so why not script them? And that might be why. New Day are in the ring celebrating their victory over the Primetime Booties, as Big E calls them. They talk about all the teams that they have beaten and now that the Usos are trying to take their titles away from them. It's almost embarrassing for the sons of the big fat dancing fool, otherwise known as Rikishi, and the Usos get angry as they come running down to the ring and take out Big E and Kofi, as Xavier is counting back in the corner with Francesca's own trombone. But Big E and Kofi get back up and they beat down the Usos along with Xavier. They leave the Usos beaten down in the ring as the New Day claps their way backstage because New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Tyler Breeze defeats Dolph Ziggler. About to feature great action and average heat. Tyler Breeze defeated Dolph Ziggler in 11:15 by pinfall with a fast roll-up. By God, he did it. Tyler Breeze taught Dolph Ziggler some things. That's surprising. Ziggler improving in Rumble and performance. Good announcing. Holding back and consistency. Holding back and booking decisions. Kept Ziggler strong because I didn't want him to lose any momentum or much momentum. 78B, alright. Tyler Breeze scrambles out of the ring. He has a look of disbelief on his face. A look of shock. He just beat Dolph Ziggler. Dolph is surprised as well. Then the camera pans back to Tyler and Summer backing up on the stage. Tyler with an ever more confident smile on his face now, taking selfies together all the way up the ramp and backstage. Summer is developing better performance skills. That is good. 78B, that's a really good angle for them. And this is also a good angle. Dean Ambrose is backstage getting interviewed by Renee Young. He talks about Kevin Owens and his main event match up next. He warns Kevin that if he screws the lunatic out of this match, that there will be hell to pay. At this point, Kevin Owens walks by, says, "Good luck, champ," as KO walks off. Roman walks up to the Dean Ambrose, and tells him that he has his back tonight if the League of Nations get involved in the match. They bump fists and talk about who's buying the beers tonight. Ambrose did not do well without script. Roman Reigns was very poor. Kevin Owens loved it, though. I unscripted them because Roman wants to be unscripted, because Roman, I guess. Maybe that's alright. The main event only gets to 79B. That's disappointing. Kevin Owens versus Heath Slater did better than Dean Ambrose versus Del Rio. Does anyone else think that's odd? Oh. And about defeated great action and a good crowd. Alberto Del Rio defeated Dean Ambrose by pinfall when Kevin Owens fast counted. Or whatever, that happened. When by submission, which Kevin Owens called despite there being no tapping. With cross-arm breaker after interference from Rusev. The match also had a lot of interference. Okay, didn't happen after interference from Rusev. Alright, so what happened was Rusev, Sheamus, and Barrett came down to the ring. They were trying to interfere in the match, but Roman Reigns came out and beat them all down, and then Ambrose was distracted. Alberto Del Rio got the cross-arm breaker in, and Kevin Owens called for the bell because submission. Alberto Del Rio gets the win. Dean gets screwed. Called in the ring. The slow build. Open. Ambrose kept strong because he was losing, and I wanted him to not lose momentum again. 79B, and then to end the show, 79B. Dean Ambrose has been screwed by Kevin Owens. Roman is dealing with the League of Nations on the outside and sends him running to the back. Roman then gets in the ring as Dean is cornering Kevin because Dean is pissed at Kevin for screwing him. And then Dean starts throwing haymakers after Kevin backs into Reigns and turns around and is like, oh crap, I'm trapped. And then Owen rolls out of the ring after a Superman punch from Roman. And Roman and Dean celebrate to close the show. Rusev was overwhelmed by his manager. Lana, you're too good for him. 79B. The show gets an 81B, increasing our popularity in 19 regions. That's a good show. Seriously, though. Bray Wyatt and R-Truth and Kevin Owens and Heath Slater got better than Del Rio and Ambrose. I'm sorry, but that just seems very weird. Maybe I edited this wrong. This mod bad. Anyways, I think that's a sellout. Yeah, that's a sellout. God, only 8,000 people for the show. For Raw. Alright, anyways. I will see you guys at the main. A title. A screen. Hello, everybody, and we are back. Monday Night Raw. Feedback has been mostly positive, with most having liked the vast majority of the show. That's good. New Japan Destruction Tour did well. Alright, good for them. WWE Superstars. That happened. 77B for the show. 78B main event. New Day defeat Dudleys to retain the title. Heath Slater cut a promo after beating Bo Dallas. Ziggler beat Strowman because it was on Superstars and whatever. And holy crap! Dolph Ziggler! You should cut some promos! Paige defeated Natty, and the New Day and Dudley Boys argue. That set up the main event. Let's see, anything that looks interesting. New Lucha Underground feud, Mil Muertes and Chavo Guerrero against Prince Puma and Blue Demon Jr. Jimmy Wang Yang, back out. He's a cowboy. CZW get Ashley Lane. This girl, Madison Rayne. NXT get this guy. Check emails. Sami Zayn wants to come up. Eden wants to come up. Ratings are in. We got 5.63 on USA Network, slightly down from the last episode, which drew a 5.64. Storylines. Ambrose vs. KO is doing good. Cena vs. W is doing alright. Divas Revolution doing fine. That's doing good. Just started. That's doing alright. Didn't do much with that, actually. Well, I mean, we had 4 segments on it. Alright. Royal Rumble is doing fine. Usos vs. New Day is doing fine. I'm disappointed at that promo. That segment. Create a meeting. That's all the same. Next big thing. That's all the same. Hidden gems. Nobody I'm really interested in signing. Lethal down the line, yeah, because he's really good. But right now, nah, not really, not interested right now. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the episode. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.